The recurring theme of jealousy and greed in the stories we have discussed in class is the theme that has most resonated with me. Despite these stories being from various different time periods and originating from various different areas, there's still so many similarities. The reason this resonates with me is a little backwards, because I see this stark contrast in how the families in many of these stories are to my own family. For example, in the story The Golden Water, there are three sisters who are revealed as seemingly close in the beginning of the story, as they're all laughing together and joking around. One wishes to marry the Sultan's baker, another the Sultan's cook, and the youngest sister, playing along, wishes to marry the Sultan. To her surprise, the wish is granted, and suddenly the sisters are struck with jealousy and seek to ruin their sister's misfortune. It baffles me how sisters this close could suddenly turn on one another. But then again, looking further into that is just why I've chosen this theme. Like I said earlier, there are incredible similarities in some of the stories we have heard. The Golden Water comes from the early 18th century book Arabian Nights, while the next story I'm going to discuss, The Water of Life, originates from Germany in the early 19th century. It features three sons this time, and each sought to journey to the top of a mountain to cure their ill father. The oldest two failed, and when the youngest brother was successful and helped his brothers out of the situation they got themselves into, they stole the cure to make their brother look foolish. The father eventually finds this out, and the other brothers are so embarrassed they disappear forever. Again, a very similar plotline, it's just from very different time periods. On a local level, here at college, I'm happy to say that I witness a lot of selflessness, just the opposite of what I've been discussing here. I see many organizations dedicated to helping others out, as well as friends very willingly helping one another if in a time of need, whether emotionally or physically. Since my theme is fairly pessimistic, I'll discuss how, on the universal level, the inherent greed in humans is not always apparent as well. As an example, during the Holocaust, many families put their lives on the line to hide those being persecuted in their own homes. Despite these dangers, these families put others ahead of themselves and really showed what selflessness is. As a whole, even though greed and jealousy are inherent among humans, the converse is true as well. Selflessness lies in us all. It is a matter of finding it in oneself to overcome the more corrupt inclinations and look to better each other and society altogether.